it's official. Summer is finally here, and that means kids across the province are looking to be entertained. While celebrating its 20th anniversary this year, Dirt Camp is perfect for young thrill seekers looking for a little adventure. How cool is that? Dirt Camp is a specialized summer camp dedicated to the development of mountain bike and BMX skills for boys and girls aged between 7 and 17 years old. It's Canada's longest operating mountain bike camp with a focus on riding safely. The camp's main goal is promoting fitness and boosting a child's confidence while allowing them to become more autonomous. And joining me now to explain what the camp has to offer is Camp Director Jeff Silas. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
This is so fun. 20 years,
yeah.
And you guys are up at Bromont. You've been operating up there 20 years.
We've moved around a little bit per our needs and growing and such, but yeah, we're always somewhere close to the mountain. Yeah.
So, and you get kids from everywhere who come.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Montreal, South Shore, North Shore, but we do get some from the U.S., some from out west, occasionally from Europe. Some, people will sort of say, okay, well, can we make a vacation around this? We'll drop off Johnny at camp and.
How fun is that? Yeah. So it's sleepaway camp. It's like sort of your traditional camp, but the focus is on biking.
Well, yeah, and obviously, when you have a group that's this small, like I only take 20 per week. That's it. So, you lose the camp, and you just have this sort of family because everybody knows each other, and it just becomes this. Everyone eats one big long table. It's not, everyone knows each other, and everyone knows who's playing the pranks and
doing all the silly
fun,
stuff.
Yeah.
Tell me what happens though. They wake up in the morning and they're out on the bikes right away. You're teaching skills.
Right. Well, it's session based. So like the morning will start with breakfast, and then there's a block of time like 9:15 to about 11, which is riding. Now, in that time, it could be depending on the discipline, BMX or trail riding or skills. In that block of time, they're not pedaling for 2 hours straight.
Right.
We're mainly focusing on technique because, pedaling they can do when they get home. I have them for a week. I might as well use that time to make them better riders.
Right.
Yeah.
You must love riding.
Yes.
You have to do this all day long.
Yeah.
So for the kids and for their parents, the advantage is they're exercising for that whole
it's a good enough distraction that you can put down the iPads and the kids whine a little bit in the beginning when they see the signs coming in the camp, but not for long. They're not missing anything. The
signs say no phones, no iPads, no electronics.
Yeah.
And by the end of the week, are they okay? They get through it?
As a matter of fact, I don't even notice it in camp at all that there's anything missing.
Wow. No withdrawal, no crazy
there's
kids.
There's so much going on.
Yeah.
You have that morning session, then you have an afternoon session, and then there's water park in the middle because we're on the same site as Ski Bromont Water Park, which is a terrific place to play, and then back on the bikes, and even sometimes if it's too hot in the afternoon, we'll say, okay, we'll just stay in the water park for the afternoon, we'll ride this evening, and then in the evening we'll go play on the pump track or feel out what the group is wanting to do.
It's fun. So 20th anniversary this year.
Never thought we'd get this far.
How tough is it to keep a camp like this going for 20 years? Because they often come and go,
well,
but this one has been solid.
So sleepaway camps are actually a dying breed. Think about what camps were before. There were these huge properties, lakefronts, like just impossible today, So you're fighting that, and you're fighting this helicopter parent who's increasingly worried about sending their kids far away, and I get that. But we just sort of stayed in it. We've had ups and downs, and we've just sort of had this steady thing. I mean, 20 years you're established. All the bike shops know us. A lot of the clubs know us. So we're pretty involved in the community in Bromont, so it's good.
Super fun.
Yeah, no, really.
Well, I'd never heard of it until I got the email. I thought, what a great idea for parents who might be still looking.
Yeah.
So it's a week at a time?
It's a week at a time, and it's really important to understand that it's, mountain biking has the word mountain in it, but actually when you ride, it's much flatter than that in the paths. And obviously, depending on the kid and the age, his terrain is selected for him. Like, there's no variables. There's no I'm just going to run off and do this trail. Like, everything is chosen for that rider.
So you want to keep them safe. That's your main priority, right? Yeah.
We had no incidents last summer, not one. So for a camp that runs 200 people who are there for 6 days of riding, like that's that's pretty good, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, have fun this summer, and
Thank
thanks
you.
for coming in
Thanks
to
for
tell us
having me.
about it. I'm going to tell you where you can get more information on Dirt Bike Camp. You can visit the website DirtCamp.ca. And still ahead on Focus Montreal,